I am literally officially unwell over the fact that a certain Real Housewives somehow abandoned her kids' passports for Paris.
Babes, welcome back. We love you. We see you. And honestly, if gossip burned calories, we'd both have six-packs by now.
Like actual Olympic athletes. Because my jaw is on the floor right now.
Well, same. But first, Snark Squad, we have got to do a caffeine check because today...
Yeah, today was a lot. I am heavily caffeinated right now. I have my venti brown sugar oat milk shaken espresso right here.
Oh, you know I have the exact same one on deck. Like, I made them put it in a trench-sized cup today.
Right, because surviving the midweek slump as a dental professional requires caffeine and then, a little more caffeine on top of that.
Literally. I feel like my central nervous system is just vibrating at this point. We desperately need our dentist check-in to decompress.
We do. We really do. You guys, the workday highs and lows were truly something else today.
Oh, I can only imagine. Give me your funniest patient interaction first. I need a laugh.
Okay, so, when you're doing a really deep cleaning?
Oh, yeah. Water everywhere. Suction going.
Exactly. So I have the bite block in this woman's mouth.
Yeah.
Right? Her jaw's propped wide open. I have the ultrasonic scaler going. It is just a biohazard situation.
Right. Like peak vulnerable dental position.
Yes. And despite all of this, she is aggressively trying to spill the most scandalous local town gossip about the PTA president.
Wait, while you are actively in her mouth?
Yes. She's like trying to yell through the dental dam, going, saw them at the Target.
Oh my gosh. No, she didn't.
She totally did. And I'm just standing there like, ma'am, please hold still so I don't lacerate your gums.
But you also really wanted to know the gossip, right?
Oh, I was deeply invested. My brain was screaming, don't stop talking. What aisle were they in?
That is so funny. You're just holding the suction tube like a microphone.
Literally. What about you? What was your biggest challenge today?
Well, mine was the exact opposite of fun town gossip. I had a patient come in who, and this is a true story, refused all fluoride treatments.
I mean, we see that all the time, right? It's not that weird.
No, but wait. Then they trapped me in the corner of the operatory to lecture me about a TikTok conspiracy theory.
Oh, no. Please tell me it wasn't the pineal gland one.
Girl, it was the granddaddy of them all. They looked me dead in the eyes and told me fluoride is placed in the water by the Illuminati.
Shut up.
I wish I was kidding. They said it's to calcify our third eye and block us from seeing multi-dimensional reptilian overlords.
Reptilian overlords. I swear TikTok is just radicalizing dental patients left and right.
It really is. I was just standing there with my tiny, useless mirror, nodding slowly, calculating how many minutes until my next patient.
You're like, sir, I just want to prevent your enamel from demineralizing. I don't work for the Illuminati.
Literally my exact thoughts. But please, tell me you had a highlight today to balance out that mess.
I actually had a huge clinical triumph. I flawlessly matched a composite resin color on a chipped front tooth on the very first try.
Wait, number 8, the central incisor.
Yes, right in the smile line. I used the A2 shade, and it just blended perfectly with the natural translucency.
Wow. That is the dental equivalent of hitting a hole-in-one. You didn't even have to polish it down and redo it.
Nope. When I handed her the mirror, you couldn't even see the seam. She actually teared up. I felt like Michelangelo sculpting David, honestly.
Take a bow, bestie, because that is a hyper-specific professional high.
It really is. And speaking of hyper-specific highs, we have to talk about this major life shift that's happened to us.
Oh, I know exactly what you're going to say.
We have officially aged into the demographic of people who get a literal high from grocery shopping.
Yes. It is genuinely concerning how much serotonin I got in the snack aisle yesterday.
Right. I walked into Trader Joe's and I saw a new limited edition peanut butter pretzel nugget.
Ooh, the ones with the dark chocolate drizzle?
Yes. And my heart rate actually spiked. I audibly gasped. I threw 3 bags in my cart like it was a Black Friday sale.
It's so true. When did the thrill of finding a seasonal carb become our peak social event?
I don't know. But like the adrenaline rush of a Bigot sale.
Oh, buy one, get one free is my love language. If I see a yellow tag on imported Gouda, I feel like I'm outsmarting the global economy.
Exactly. You feel like a financial genius.
Yeah.
But here's my theory on this, and it totally connects to the reality TV delusions we're covering later.
Okay, hit me with the psychology.
I was unpacking all this fresh fruit like the expensive organic berries, the massive Honeycrisp apple.
The really firm green grapes that actually crunch.
Yes, the crunchy ones. And I realized 10 years ago, we dreamed about getting into VIP at the club.
Oh, 100%. The velvet rope, the bottle service.
Right. But now, Opening a well-stocked fridge and knowing you're going to eat it before it rots, that is the ultimate flex.
It really is. A well-stocked fridge is true financial success. It means your life is optimized.
Exactly. And you know what goes perfectly with that luxurious fridge?
Having absolutely zero social battery left to share it with anyone.
Yes. Tonight, my agenda is a thick clay face mask, my most oversized washed 100 times sweatpants, and nothing else.
I am right there with you. Honestly, we should debate this. Shouldn't weeknights be legally protected as recovery nights by the government?
I would sign that petition in a heartbeat. From Monday to Thursday, no one is allowed to precede me.
I completely agree. We are proudly entering our homebody era. What's your comfort TV show tonight?
Oh, early seasons of Vanderpump Rules for sure.
So good. The raw, unfiltered SUR restaurant chaos.
It somehow just soothes my nervous system. What about you?
Classic Real Housewives of New York. The Sanja Morgan townhome years just immediately lower my cortisol.
Yes, watching women fight in a fake leg cast is premium therapy.
It really is. But okay, before we get into the gossip, we have to settle this random debate I was thinking about in traffic.
Ooh, okay. Lay it on me.
Snark Squad, I want you answering this too. If you could permanently eliminate one minor inconvenience from life forever, what would it be?
Oh, this is the easiest question ever. I am eliminating forgetting passwords.
Really? Out of everything?
Yes. Specifically, the rage-inducing loop where you click forgot password, type a new one, and it says,
Oh, your new password cannot be your old password.
yes. If it was my old password, why did you tell me it was wrong 10 seconds ago? I want to put my laptop through the drywall.
Okay, I feel your passion. That is a modern torture device. But I am arguing for something way more devastating.
What could be worse than the password loop?
Running out of coffee creamer.
Oh, okay, that is pretty bad.
Right. Think about it. You wake up, you brew the coffee, you open the fridge, tilt the bottle, and it's just one pathetic, watery drop.
It ruins the entire morning trajectory.
It does. You either drink it bitter and black, or you have to leave your house uncaffeinated to buy more. Erase it from the earth.
I mean, I respect the creamer argument, but I'm sticking with passwords.
Yeah.
You guys can tell us who won in the comment.
Please do. But babes, enough about our own chaos. The celebrities have been working overtime today.
They really have. The internet is losing its mind, so let's get into all the leaked documents and PR nightmares we have on the docket.
Today's whole lineup is just a masterclass in the illusion of control. Everyone is trying to spin a narrative, and it's all blowing up in their faces.
So true. We are going to walk through everything buzzing right now, starting with our hottest headline of the day.
Yes, let's head straight to Utah, because the absolute explosion surrounding Taylor Frankie Paul is wild.
The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives on Hulu hasn't even premiered yet, and the legal messiness is already out of control.
Seriously. The Department of Children and Family Services, DCFS, their confidential petition just leaked, and it is troubling.
Just to give a quick overview for the Snark Squad, we're looking at leaked court docs today, so these are serious allegations.
Right. And for anyone who missed the original viral moment, Taylor was the center of that massive mom talk swinging scandal.
Right, she built this pristine Mormon mom brand, then revealed they were all soft swinging, got divorced, and now Hulu's making a show about it.
But this DCFS leak is not manufactured TV drama. This is a real-life juvenile court document.
Exactly. TMZ got it. And it outlines some really disturbing stuff about Taylor's environment. Like her 8-year-old daughter, Indy.
Yeah, what's going on there?
The petition claims the 8-year-old is reportedly changing her 2-year-old half-brother Ever's diapers and making his bottles.
Wow, an 8-year-old taking on infant care. That is, I mean, in psychology, that's called parentification.
Right, because it's not just helping out occasionally.
Exactly. It happens when the actual adults are too dysregulated, so the child is forced to become the caregiver. It wires their brain for hypervigilance.
And the hypervigilance makes so much sense because the documents bring up that 2023 chair incident again.
Oh, where she was arrested?
Yes. Taylor reportedly threw a heavy metal chair during a screaming match with her ex, Dakota, and Indy was right there.
Oh my gosh, that poor kid.
Indy actually told the caseworkers that the screaming made her feel profoundly sad and scared.
I mean, imagine the spatial awareness you have to develop when heavy furniture is flying. You're constantly in fight or flight.
And that leads right into the most heartbreaking detail about the 2-year-old toddler ever.
Oh, the May home visit. Yeah, that part was so telling.
Right. The caseworkers were at the house observing. The toddler gets upset, and instead of going to Taylor,
he completely bypasses his own mother. He seeks comfort from Taylor's sister, Aunt Aspen, and the nanny instead.
And Taylor actually got visibly upset. that he did that, like making it about her own feelings of rejection.
Which is textbook attachment theory playing out in real time. Toddlers don't process logic. They process nervous system energy.
Exactly. He sensed she couldn't regulate him, so he found the calmest person in the room.
Right. And Taylor viewing that as an insult to her ego rather than a cry for stability is a very narcissistic framing of parenting.
And she clearly cannot handle her own mental health, because the petition says she told DCFS that her life coach, Kari, was the, quote, only reason she was still alive.
A life coach. I cannot even begin to unpack how dangerous that is.
Right. DCFS obviously demanded a clinical mental health assessment, and Taylor was furious. They wouldn't just let her unqualified life coach do it.
A life coach helps you make a vision board, bestie. They do not handle severe crises or interface with child protective services.
Exactly. And the documents show that her actual licensed therapist told DCFS that Taylor wasn't making any real progress.
Because a real therapist holds you accountable to reality, whereas a life coach on your payroll just tells you what you want to hear.
And the therapist even said Taylor's recent one-week rehab stint felt totally performative, just forced by the optics.
Which completely shatters the PR narrative Taylor tried to spin on Instagram earlier this month. She said she willingly sought help and needed a reset.
But the mandated reporters saw right through it. So here's the big debate for segment 1. Does this story deserve this massive internet attention, or is it too invasive?
That is the ultimate ethical dilemma here, because these are real kids experiencing documented trauma. Reading this feels like watching a slow-motion tragedy.
It does. It strips away the fun of the snark.
But on the other hand, Taylor built a massive brand on airing her dirtiest laundry. She monetized the swinging, the arrests, all of it on a Hulu platform.
Right. It's the Faustian bargain of being a family vlogger. You can't sell your chaos for a multi-million-dollar deal and then demand privacy when the ugly truth comes out.
Exactly. But honestly, my conspiracy theory brain is screaming about the mechanics of how this leaked in the first place.
Ooh, yes. Because juvenile court documents are highly sealed.
Right. They're sealed to protect the minors. So how does it miraculously land on TMZ right as the Hulu show promotion is peaking?
Do you think it was a strategic legal move by one of the exes?
Maybe. But my darker theory, it was an inside job by a mom talk frenemy on the cast.
Wait, like a Regina George burn book situation?
Exactly. It feels meticulously calculated to cause maximum chaos right before the premiere.
That burn book analogy is flawlessly accurate. And Taylor's camp basically released a statement saying someone leaked it selfishly to inflict pain.
It is just a labyrinth of messiness. Those poor kids are stuck in the middle.
They really are. But we have to keep moving because reality TV is giving us a masterclass in bad decisions today.
Let's pivot to segment 2. Shady, snarky, or stupid. We each brought a story, and we have to categorize it and defend our verdict.
I'll gladly go first. I am bringing my opening hook to the table, the Dorit Kemsley Paris passport fiasco.
Oh, this one is juicy.
And my official verdict is SHADA, peak, calculated, weaponized, shady.
Okay, lay out the evidentiary timeline for us because the optics are wild.
Right, so Dorit and PK from Real Housewives of Beverly Hills are publicly separated. They're facing a catastrophic foreclosure on their LA mansion.
The one listed between $6 and $8 million, depending on the blog.
Yes. PK literally just had to pay $300,000 just to temporarily delay the auction. This is a real financial crisis.
Okay, so massive stress, separate lives. What happens with the kids?
They had a legal agreement for the kids, Jagger and Phoenix, to travel to Europe this summer to see PK in the UK.
Okay, sounds normal.
But TMZ got emails from PK's lawyers showing that Dorit somehow allowed the kids' passports to expire.
So they literally can't board the flight.
Exactly. And while PK is stuck in the UK furious, Dorit dumps the kids in Florida with her parents and the nanny and jets off to Paris for her 50th birthday.
Under the Eiffel Tower? The audacity is staggering.
Right. She's posting these curated photos about her full heart while her kids are grounded and her house is on the auction block.
So why is your verdict shady and not just stupid?
Because this was not an accident. Who casually forgets to renew passports for jet-setting Beverly Hills kids? She used it as a tactical weapon to keep the kids away from PK without technically violating custody.
Oh, that is so manipulative.
Right. She can just play dumb about the paperwork. And then she flees to France to escape her financial collapse. It is incredibly shady to use a bureaucratic error to block a father from his kids while you sip vintage champagne.
I completely agree with your verdict. Passport renewals require both parents' consent. She knew what she was doing.
Exactly. It's all an illusion of control.
And tying it back to our grocery store chat, true luxury is having a stable home, not a fake debt-funded trip to Paris. The cognitive dissonance is intensely shady.
Yes. Okay, what story are you bringing?
My story takes us to the reality TV dating world. I'm bringing Trinity Tatum's selective empathy statement after Love Island USA.
Ooh, I haven't kept up with the Love Island fallout. Break it down.
So, my verdict is stupid. Just entirely, fundamentally PR nightmare stupid.
Okay, tell me what happened.
Season 8 just wrapped. Bryce and Trinity won the $100,000. Great for them.
Love that for them, right?
Yeah.
But the second Trinity gets her phone back, she posts this grand statement on her Instagram stories about toxic online bullying. Okay, that's standard reality star behavior.
But she makes it entirely and exclusively about her specific friend, Zach Giorgio. She writes this impassioned plea to stop bullying Zach.
Just Zach. She didn't mention anyone else.
It's just Zach. And the Shade Room teens posted it, and the internet roasted her. Because another contestant, Casey Chandler, is getting brutal death threats online.
Oh, no. Because of the love triangle with Anaya and Tiara.
Yes, and Tiara is getting misogynistic hate, too. But Trinity says absolutely nothing to defend Casey, Anaya, or Tiara.
Oh, that is a catastrophic failure of basic public relations.
Right. My defense for Stupid D is that if you're on a moral soapbox after winning, you make a blanket statement. You say, please respect all the Islanders.
Exactly. Highlighting one person makes it look like you co-sign the hate against the rest of them.
Yes. The fans flooded her comments saying, oh, so the death threats against Casey are okay with you. It makes her look biased and petty.
It is astronomically stupid. You just won $100 grand, post a generic peace graphic, and log off.
Right. Don't appoint yourself the PR spokesperson for one guy and invite the mob to attack you. It was such an unforced error.
Totally. Well, speaking of unforced errors, let's roll right into segment 3, Pop Culture Hot Takes.
Yes, we each share one mold opinion and debate it. You're up first. What's your hot take?
We are heading to Atlanta. My hot take is that Angela Oakley is absolutely winning her war against Shamea Morton on RHOA, and Portia Williams is making it exponentially messier in the best way.
This feud involves actual legal paperwork now. Give the Snark Squad the full context.
So Angela brought up a rumor on camera that Shamea was allegedly sleeping with professional NBA players.
Which is a huge deal because Shamea is an in-game host for the Atlanta Hawks.
Exactly. It threatens her real-life corporate job. So Shamea rightfully panics and sends Angela a formal cease and desist.
The classic Housewives C&D.
Yes, but instead of backing down, Angela goes on Twitter, taunts her, and tweets that she just got her lawyer's bill for drafting a response.
She literally weaponized the legal threat.
Yes, and she claims she's just throwing back invisible rocks that Shamea threw first. Then Portia jumps in and tweets that Shamea didn't just sleep with players, but her manager and a pastor too.
It is an absolute circus. So why is your hot take that Angela is winning?
Because she's playing the reality TV chessboard flawlessly.
She
leaned into the villain role. And Shamea committed the ultimate PR send the Streisand effect.
Oh, by trying to suppress it, she drew more attention to it.
Exactly. No one cared until Shamea went on the radio to announce the C&D. Angela outmaneuvered her by turning the legal threat into a punchline.
Okay, I hear the reality TV mechanics argument, but I have to push back hard. Messing with someone's corporate paycheck crosses a massive line.
I mean, it's reality TV.
But there's a difference between insulting an outfit and actual career sabotage. If the NBA's HR department sees viral rumors about their host sleeping with the roster, that is a corporate nightmare. She could be fired on a morals clause.
But she signed up for a show known for exposing secrets. If you don't want your real job in the crosshairs, don't take the housewife's paycheck.
I disagree. Angela's playing a dangerous game with a black woman's livelihood, and Portia piling on with the pastor rumors crosses into defamation. Shamea was right to establish a paper trail to protect her job.
I will concede the HR implications are a dirty pool, but from a purely entertainment standpoint, Angela is delivering.
We'll let the Snark Squad decide in the comments. Okay, my hot take takes us to the polygamist world of sister wives.
Ooh, I love a sister wives hot take.
So Cody and Janelle's daughter, Maddie Brown, recently opened up about her chaotic childhood. And my hot take is, Maddie's new financial tea proves that Cody's massive ego ruined the family, not the structure of polygamy.
Wait, lay out the financial tea. Cody's money has always been a mystery.
Maddie did this incredibly candid podcast. She said before TLC, they lived in very poor conditions. But and this is the bump, she said Kody actually made decent money in sales.
So why were they poor?
Because Kody always chose the get-rich-quick schemes. He blew their steady income on high-risk investments instead of providing stability for his 18 kids.
Oh my gosh, he gambled away their security.
Yes. She also addressed calling Mary an abusive monster years ago. Maddie calmly said she forgives Mary, but established a strict boundary. Forgiveness does not require reconciliation.
Wow, that is so mature.
Right. Now she's building generational wealth in North Carolina with her mom and husband through their flower business, Tata Farms.
Welcome to the Tata Farms era of peace. But wait, how does this prove Kody's ego ruined things?
For 20 seasons, producers told us jealousy or Robin entering the family tore them apart. But Maddie proved the rot started with Kody's financial narcissism. He forced them into poverty for his delusions of grandeur.
That makes so much sense. It completely reframes those early seasons in Leahy.
Exactly. Polygamy just multiplied the collateral damage of his ego.
And going back to what we said about protecting our peace, Maddie establishing those boundaries is incredible. She said, quote, "No chaos designed as normal."
That phrase is so powerful. She broke the generational cycle.
She really did. She looked at his chaotic ego and chose a quiet, stable life. I am so proud of her.
Me too. Now, speaking of real-life family situations, we need to do a quick gossip intermission. We usually keep it snarky, but we need to send some genuine love to a reality star facing a nightmare.
Yes. Snark Squad, if you follow 90 Day Fiancé, you know Armando and Kenny are the most wholesome couple ever.
Absolutely beloved.
Well, Armando's 13-year-old daughter, Hannah, suffered a sudden severe brain bleed this week.
Out of nowhere.
Yeah. Her face drooped, she lost motor strength, and she had to be emergency airlifted from Yuma to a pediatric ICU in Phoenix.
And what makes this a logistical nightmare is that Armando is physically stuck in Mexico due to visa issues.
He was denied entry at the border. He is pleading for an emergency humanitarian parole visa just to hold his daughter's hand in the ICU.
Kenny flew straight to Phoenix, but Armando is trapped 2 hours away by red tape. It is every parent's worst nightmare.
The helplessness must be unimaginable. But the 90-day community rallied beautifully. They set up a GoFundMe, and in less than 24 hours, fans raised over $106,000.
That is incredible. We just urge everyone to send positive thoughts, prayers, and healing energy to Hannah and Armando.
Yes, check out the GoFundMe if you can. We are rooting for you, Hannah.
Sending so much love to them. Okay, deep breath. Let's lighten the mood and transition into our final segment, tomorrow's gossip predictions.
Because the PR machines never stop spinning.
Right. We have to predict one celebrity headline, one reality TV moment, one viral trend, and one chaotic courtroom prediction. Let's start with the celebrity headline.
I have this locked in. My prediction is regarding Paige DeSorbo and Joe D'Amelio.
Oh, the Italian getaway breaking Bravo Instagram.
Yes. Engagement rumors are at a fever pitch. Demore had a blind item. Hannah Berner posted Paige crying over dinner.
And Paige is deliberately hiding her left hand in every single photo.
Exactly, shoving it in her pocket, putting a bag over it. But Bravo historian says a reliable source confirms they are unequivocally not engaged.
So what's your prediction?
My prediction is they are absolutely not engaged, and Paige is brilliantly trolling the entire Bravo universe to farm engagement.
Oh, she is a marketing genius.
She knows the algorithm. She knows every comment asking where the ring is boosts her post. She is monetizing our nosiness, and I respect the hustle.
Yeah.
We are not getting a ring announcement, just smirking selfies.
I fully co-sign that. It is so accurate to her brand. Okay, my reality TV moment prediction involves the Valley cast. Specifically, Jax Taylor and his publicist, Lori Krebs.
Oh my God, the publicist Brittany Cartwright just dramatically fired?
The very same. After paparazzi photos showed Jax and Lori getting very cozy, PR sources are pushing this narrative that they bonded over shared trauma specifically, both being divorced with autistic children.
I mean, bonding over special needs parenting is genuine, but this is Jax Taylor.
Exactly. Which is why my prediction is incredibly cynical. I predict this authentic bonding will quickly morph into a fully monetized PR relationship.
Oh, he's going to weaponize it.
Within 3 months, they will make a red carpet debut, or worse, launch a spin-off podcast about co-parenting after divorce. Jax will use this to paint himself as the misunderstood, dedicated father for season 3.
A spin-off podcast is an absolute certainty. I can already see the generic neon logo. He will milk that narrative dry.
100%. What is your viral internet trend prediction?
This one is for the old school MTV fans. The challenge is moving to Paramount Plus, and they are bringing back the most iconic theme, Cutthroat.
Oh, the secret voting and betrayals.
Yes, my prediction is that Gen Z on TikTok is going to turn this into a real-world social experiment. We are going to see a massive trend of cutthroat-themed house parties.
Wait, how would that even work?
Friend groups will divide into teams, and throughout the night, they aggressively and secretly vote each other out of the party.
Like you go to the bathroom, and when you come back, they hand you a plastic skull and tell you to call an Uber.
Exactly. It is going to destroy long-standing friendships and create incredible content for us to consume.
I would absolutely dominate a cutthroat house party. I'd have secret alliances before the spinach dip was even hot.
I know you would. Okay, bring it home with the chaotic courtroom prediction.
No one treats the legal system like a circus quite like Janelle Evans.
The ultimate swamp chaos. Give me the current facts.
The custody hearing for her son Jace was postponed again. Jace's dad, Andrew, is pulling out receipts showing Janelle is violating court orders. But the dark cloud is David Eason's felony child abuse trial starting August 24th.
Which is right around the corner. How is Janelle going to handle this?
Well, a felony trial is a major inconvenience. I predict Janelle will pull a completely unhinged stunt on TikTok to delay it or distract the tabloids.
Oh, absolutely. Like faking a medical emergency.
Yes. We recently saw her in a heavy-duty knee brace for 2 minor stitches. I predict a video from a hospital bed claiming she has a rare spasm disorder that physically prevents her from testifying.
Or she'll say she had a neurological event, so David had to rush her to the ER, giving him an excuse to miss his own trial.
Exactly. She will use dramatic medical theater to manipulate the system and divert attention from the abuse charges.
She's probably Googling WebMD symptoms right now. That is terrifyingly accurate.
Well, look at that. Our espresso cups are empty, and we have analyzed every disastrous internet decision today.
Snark Squad, it's your turn. Hit the comments, leave a review, and tell us. Which story had you frantically texting the group chat?
Are you defending Angela's chess moves or siding with Shamea's boundaries?
And we need to know your real lives. What is your go-to cozy weeknight routine?
And definitively settle our debate. What is the one tiny inconvenience you'd erase forever? Passwords or creamer?
Thank you all for hanging out and drinking way too much espresso with us. Remember to subscribe, leave a 5-star review, and share this with another gossip-loving babe.
But before we go put on our face masks, chew on this final thought.
If reality stars know that every single legal document, private email, and DCFS report is eventually going to leak to the press, why do they keep putting their messiest secrets in writing?
Stay nosy.
Stay fabulous.
And we'll see you on the snark side.